You'll probably spend more time configuring the route provider than you will working with the associated route service directly, but it does contain some useful functionality you should be aware of. It has two methods, reload and update params. The reload method will reload the current route. It's important to note that this is not the equivalent of clicking the reload button in the browser. This will simply reload the current route within your Angular app, which means it will make any necessary network calls, process route parameters, and generally treat the route as if you were visiting it for the first time. The update params method allows you to reload the current URL with a new set of route parameters. You pass the new parameters as properties on an object to the update params method. The property names that match parameter names you've configured on the route will then have the new values inserted into the URL. We'll see how to define route parameters in a few minutes. The route service also has two properties. The current property gives you a reference to the current route definition and allows you to examine the controller for the route, scope, and other variables used when creating the route's controller. The routes property is an object containing all of the route definitions for your application. You can use it to see all of the routes you've configured on the route provider. Finally, the route service has several events that fire at various points in the route transition process. You can handle these events using the on function that exists on the root scope. Let's jump back to the code and actually see how to use some of these features of the route service.